Nigel, coming off that loss that you did, what's the goal going forward? Knowing how you played in the second half compared to the first half and things.
Yeah, I mean, it was really tough for us. Obviously, playing that type of atmosphere early is a good test for us. But I think we learned a lot, honestly. We watched the film already. We were able to pick up some things that we did really bad on, honestly. And I'm like, man, we still were, we're fighting all the way to the end. And we could just make, that margin of, errors that we had in that game, and we just slimmed them down a lot. Slim down some. I feel like we gave ourselves a better position to win. So I'm glad we were able to learn early because we got a lot more tests coming up. So I'm glad to see how we take those errors and put them into benefits for us.
Nigel, the way you guys played the second half, did that give you guys any confidence moving forward? I know you guys lost the game, never want to do that, but just the way you guys bounced back in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we had a lot of stuff to learn on, and obviously going throughout the game, it didn't seem as much as it was when we look back on it. So I'm glad we were able to learn from that, and we were able to see what we need to do better. And I'm really excited because we got more tests, and it was very early, so I'm glad it happened in November instead of in March or something like that. So I'm glad we were able to learn, and I'm excited to see what we do with it.
You've mentioned you learned a lot from that game. What was maybe the biggest thing, or a couple of things that was the most important thing to learn from that game?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we got killed on the glass. I mean, those guys went to the offensive glass, and they went hard every time, and that's something that we could pick up on the offensive end. We got to go to the glass harder. Obviously, we got to box out better as well. We can't give a team that many offensive rebounds and expect to win a game. And obviously, our assist-to-turnover ratio was opposite for us. So we had way more turnovers than we had assists. If we could switch that around and have way more assists than we have turnovers, I think we're one of the best teams in the country.
How's that chemistry with Xavier going for you?
I think it's going well. I mean, we're all playing really well right now. We just need to put it together better, honestly. I mean, we scored enough points to win the game. I just think it comes down to our defense right now and rebounding. I mean, we got enough stops, and those guys are just on the glass, cleaning up what they missed. So if we could just rebound the ball better and take care of the ball better, I think we get ourselves a good position.
With the assist to turnover stuff, how much of that was in the first half shots just weren't falling, so there weren't really opportunities for assists, and how much is it just you and Xavier need to do a little bit better, like valuing possessions in certain spots?
Well, obviously, I'm gonna give me and Xavier the blame. I feel like we're two of the leaders on this team, and it's our job to get guys more open shots. I feel like we took some tough ones early, and then we kind of got out of the rhythm. If we can get guys open shots, easier shots throughout the game, and just get guys flowing, and then they're able to make more tougher shots as the game goes on. So me and Xavier are gonna take the blame for that. We're gonna get our guys going better early in the game, and then we'll see how the dominoes fall from there.
Nigel, you guys got a lot of new guys on this team. What have you been told about the game that's played in here, and have you ever played in a venue like this?
I actually have not. I know it's a lot of history behind this, and volleyball still plays in here as well, so it's really nice to see. But I'm excited to see. I heard it's a student-only game, so I'm excited to see how rocking they can get in here. I'm really excited. I mean, it's a new venue for me. I'm just excited to see the Sooner fans in here and get a W in here as well.
Is it a challenge as a shooter like yourself to shoot the sight lines and stuff? Is you have to get kind of used to it in here as opposed to a normal arena?
I feel like this one's kind of good, just with the wall behind it doesn't really affect it, especially when you start getting like no wall and no backdrop behind it. That's where you could kind of affect shooting a little bit. But I think this one's good with the walls and stuff around here, so it should be good.
Nigel, how difficult is it for the team to, I guess, handle something like, you go through off season with everybody working out together, and then a game into the season, Alec decides he wants to focus on baseball only?
Yeah, I mean, we supported him as always. I mean, we always talk to him about it. Like, we talk about baseball. We talk about the World Series, and he always gives us insight on like baseball stuff because I have nothing or no clue about baseball at all. So we all supported him on his journey. He reached out to us, and we were like, man, like you're a warrior. Going from basketball practice to baseball, and then baseball to basketball, working on the swing, and coming here working on the jump shot. I'm like, man, you're a different breed for that, man. Like, I don't know how you do it. And for him to say, like, hey, man, I think it's just time for me to focus on baseball. We all supported him, you know what I mean? He's a man. He had to do what he had to do, and we all support him at the end of the day. I know I'm going to be out there to watch him a couple of games. He said I can hit him whenever, so I can, work on my baseball swing as well. So we're all still going to be close. I don't think this breaks us at all. And we're just happy that, he's doing what he loves best.